morning. We in Mississippi mud on our way to Dino's. Sun just coming up behind us. I'm sure the audio's terrible, but yeah. I got old Rock with me! Truck running good?
Oh yeah. Out here still.
Getting a lot better fuel mileage than mine. 800-mile test run. Side of the road in New Mexico.
Side of the road in New Mexico.
We're kicking off our road trip at Buc-ee's, as you can see, and we got Mississippi mud, doing great. Huck's got his truck out, Rick's got his SQUAREBODY, but we got 250 miles on this truck and we're headed to Glendale, Arizona, and I'm so pumped. There's probably a little more information I need to tell you about the truck, but we're gonna do that as we get going. Yeah, really, really pumped about this thing. So Dino's, here we go.
You want to get some wings and get real messed up? So we gotta stay in the hotel room, you know, like that one time at SETN. Food poisoning.
Yeah, that.
That was the culprit.
Huck, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. What about you?
Truck running good?
Oh yeah. Out here still.
Getting a lot better fuel mileage than mine, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm about double your fuel mileage.
I'll give you some fuel mileage.
So you're getting what, 3.5 miles a gallon?
What's the story? I know I'm getting 12, but that's about it.
I'm getting 20 to 22.
We're gonna confirm right here.
Rick's at 3/4 of a tank.
Oh yeah.
3/4 of a tank, and you got a 411 gear.
Just a little bit south of 3/4.
How big are your tanks?
Same as 16.
That's mine 6. I just got the 116. Man, you killing it, homie.
Stock engine.
I guess.
No cam problems.
I guess. So we're in Mississippi somewhere, the home of Mississippi mud. We didn't stop at the Mississippi sign because I forgot. But yeah, we're gonna check the oil, get everything cleaned up, and keep rolling in this thing. Oh, Rocky, have you turned into Mike? You're just gonna make footage unusable now? Okay, so while Rocky's doing that, I'll show you this new addition to the truck. Look at this nice little patina SQUAREBODY decal on here that Casey Harris did up for us. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
You're pretty cool.
Truck's doing great. We're riding super low in the rear, so kind of hitting the bump stops. Front, we got stock 7380 inner fenders in, so we're definitely rubbing up front, but we'll raise those or put some different inner fenders in. And I don't know if you guys have seen the interior, but it's all here. Mix of OEM and new and redone. I actually forgot to order vents, so we don't have vents. And we don't have any AC or heat, so it doesn't really matter, but seats turned out great. We got the console in, and loving the K5 Blazer console cup holder there. It's like a billet black cup holder, but it holds a Yeti, so I love that. So we're all loaded in here. We're rolling.
I'm having fun.
You having fun?
Always.
You're in the only truck that's not like leaking
Having
something.
any problems?
Yeah. I mean, we're not having any problems, but we do have a little, I mean, I wouldn't call it a huge problem. We got a little valve cover gasket leak, I believe.
I like to call that blow by.
And it's blowing all over the firewall. So when we get to where we're going, we're gonna clean this up. Speaking of where we're going, we're deep in Arkansas, somewhere near a lake in maybe like Conway or something, or Russellville, or somewhere outside of Russellville, actually. That's where we are. But we are headed to our friends, the Parkers, Josh and Caitlin, over in Wilburton, Oklahoma. And we're gonna do an oil change, put some gaskets, some valve cover gaskets on the truck, and just give it a once over, make sure everything's good. We've done over 700 miles today, and by the time we get there, it'll definitely be over 800. So having a blast in the truck. Truck hauling the mail, man. This thing will really just roll at 80 miles an hour, 2,400 RPM, because we've got a 4L80 behind that 350 with a Holley Terminator X. So this thing is running. Everybody's trucks are running good. Rick's got a little bit of an oil leak too. Is it an oil leak?
I can't, it's not doing anything.
Really?
I guess it's just under load, so we can figure it out later.
So he's all good. Oil pressure still good? Still got oil in it?
Yeah.
Mine too. So we're good. We're rolling, and we'll catch up with you at the Parkers. Are you irritated with me having to stop every 200 miles?
Nah, I'm good.
No,
I just don't want to stop for an hour every 200 miles.
Yeah, let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go. $800-mile test run. We made it to the Parkers. Josh, Caitlin, Sadie. I got some friends in here. We're gonna jump on doing an oil change, changing valve cover gaskets because we got a little bit of a leak, spraying some oil on the firewall, and we're gonna do a little nut and bolt, just check under it, make sure everything's good. But say hi to these guys real quick, and then we're gonna get to work. Josh, say what's up.
What's up?
Thanks for having us, dude. Thank
What's up?
you. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Are you tired? You've been working all day?
I don't know, do I look tired?
No, I'm just wondering.
Good answer.
You've been
no,
working
I feel
all
great.
day.
I have been, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Sadie, how are you?
Good.
Good. You look great as well. How you guys doing? Everybody say hey to the camera.
Hi.
Gasket on that? Yeah, at least it was up that.
About a battery right here. I was gonna ask Rick what's happening, but I'll do you like I do Mike. Rick, what's happening, dude?
My truck's broke.
How'd it break?
Well, looks like one of the transmission lines was rubbing on the header and it wore through, and it's been leaking a little bit today.
Well, we got the fine crew of Parker and Associates in here.
These guys are amazing.
Yeah, I concur.
See, I'm bound up.
This is what it's all about. If you're thinking about United by Trucks and maybe this is your first time watching the video and you're wondering what United by Trucks is all about, this is what it's about. Community coming together, helping a guy out, and fixing Rick's trans line helped us out. We're getting valve cover gaskets on the Mississippi mud, and just awesome dudes, awesome people. If you're ever coming through Oklahoma and you want to, well, meet some awesome truck people, Josh and Caitlin Parker, Brian Crockett, Shorty, all these guys, wonderful people, wonderful people. So Wilburton, Oklahoma is where it's at.
Now what are we doing?
That's Gorilla Tape.
Nah, this is $2 Dollar General duct tape.
Oh, really? Probably just as strong.
Honestly, a little bit
Just
stronger.
holding a ghost hanging there.
All of it?
Nailed it. What's up, guys? It's Wednesday morning. We're in Mississippi Mud. We're headed to Ben Dollar's Ranch in Amarillo, Texas. Oh shoot, is it starting to rain? If it is, I gotta get that computer bag out of the back. Dude, we are headed to Ben Dollar's. I think we're in the Creek Nation area of Oklahoma, and we're going through this little toll right here real quick. So listen to this chop though. No, thank you. You too. I'm loving the cam in this motor. $10, you are first class act. Goodness gracious at all the people here. Dude, I didn't think anybody'd be here. I can see that from way out there.
Good, good. That's
Thanks
what
for
we
having
do.
us.
Right there on the landing.
Sorry, I don't feel so sorry about being late now.
Center, man. Come on, you make it okay.
I know. Just right here? Just right here?
All the way down. Air it out, honey.
I can't see! Air it out! I still don't air out very well. I filmed you last time I was here.
Don't bite that.
Ben Dollar on the spot.
Oh shit! What's up?
Thanks
What's
for
up?
having us, man.
Hey, no problem, no
Hey,
problem. What's the deal? What's the deal?
Tell everybody at home what we're doing here.
Hey, Panhandle to the party every year. You can stop in here halfway on the way to Dino's. Come on through, get you some Texas barbecue, cold beer. We provide it all.
Yes, you do.
Come on.
The hospitality is awesome.
Yes,
and
sir.
even if you think you're going to be late, you're really not going to be late because there's still a ton of people here.
You've never been here before the sun goes down, so you're never late.
That's true. That's true. Thanks for having us, man.
Beach Cobbler.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh, we got the dirty stuff on top.
Oh, I eat all that.
Yeah.
I eat every bit of that. So good. I'm here with Todd, and he's going to show us this really cool 72 Cheyenne Super, or Super Cheyenne. What do you call it?
Super Cheyenne.
Super Cheyenne. So, real quick, we're going to take a look at this thing. Tell me a little bit about how you ended up with this truck.
I ended up with this truck about probably 25 years ago from a gentleman north of Amarillo, Texas. And then we just tore it all down, powder coated the frame, started building back.
That is awesome. And one thing I've learned about you in the couple of times that we met, first time in 2020, and then I met you over at Panhandle Performance at impromptu time when we were working on Jesse's truck. But I've come to know that you have some really cool and really nice things, and even build really nice things for other people. What makes this truck super special to you?
It's, I guess, all the OEM stuff that's on it.
Yeah.
It took a long time to build it, thanks to my wife and son. A lot of patience, a lot of swap meets.
I know exactly how that goes.
Lots of overtime hours.
Well, it is
really special.
It has turned out perfectly. I think my favorite part of it is the buckets and console, and I just like the way that looks in a 6772. Well, I guess it would be 6972 because 6768 would be buddy buckets, but you feel like you can just get in it and go.
Yeah, be comfortable, go anywhere in it.
That's awesome. Well, it is a knockout truck. I love the color, and I love the wheel and tire combination. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Just built specialties, 18 by 8s and 18 by 10s.
Very cool. It's a cool truck. Thanks for showing it to us.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Glad to be here. Looks rad. Looks like a 90, 91. Rick, what's the significance of the cleaver?
Just basically it was something cool that Ben had in the shop that he thought it'd be a cool trophy.
And so this truck got a trophy for what?
So the cool thing about everything that's here at the barbecue is build it yourself, drive it, you know, not something that you buy. I mean, nothing there's anything wrong with that, but something that you've done yourself.
Put a little sweat equity in.
Put a little sweat equity, build it, drive it, you know, don't worry about it. Cruise it.
This thing is awesome. Sorry we got a lot of shadows around here, but this is what happens when you show up at night. Looks like it's got sweet patina sauce on it or something. Killer. I love the truck, man.
Yeah, thanks.
It's the perfect color. Hi guys, I'm here with Josh, and he's got this killer K30. And it's got something special under the hood. So Rocky's gonna come in close and we're gonna tell you about this thing. Josh, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Tell me where you're from.
I'm from Munster, Texas. The motherland, if you must be.
Munster, Texas.
I started the build probably 3.5, 4 years ago.
Very cool.
And we made it official last year on the Shakedown to the Get Down is what we called it.
Very cool.
Had 36 miles on it, and we towed a late model Duramax behind it all the way there.
Tell us what we're looking at under here.
Right here we got a 2006 LBZ Duramax. HSP making some valve covers. Those are actually the second set they ever made.
Oh, very cool.
We started with a baseline of HSP charge pipe for LBZ.
Yeah.
Made it fit. We put a larger charger in it. It's a 64 millimeter drop in. We put 30% over injectors in it. And then we made it look like they offered this in '85.
That's sweet, man. It does look very, very clean. I see like you got a firewall block-off plate over there, which looks
we put
pretty
vintage
cool.
air in.
Very cool.
Vintage air. We put both batteries under the hood like it would have been in factory.
Yeah.
We're running a correct RPO code degas bottle. We had a custom radiator made from a guy in Chicago, Illinois. I can't remember his name. I'm real sorry
good,
about
man.
that.
It's all good.
Fits in your 454 big block mounts and all that
I
good
can tell
stuff.
this is a 454 radiator cover, big block radiator cover.
We had a custom airbox lid made with our logo on it.
What kind of power you think this thing's putting down? Is it
on the daily driver tune? We're probably putting down around 450.
Very cool.
And in the hot tune, we're right around 600.
Wow, that's horsepower though.
Yep.
What's it doing for torque?
Probably close to 1,1300.
Yeah.
Because on my late model one, we're running similar setup, and it makes 1380 torque and 640 horse.
Good Lord, man.
So
it is super windy in the Panhandle of
we
Texas.
had level 7 make us a integrated clutch pedal with the master cylinder.
Very cool, man.
Under the firewall up there.
Yeah.
So we just have a reservoir right there. Custom made us some of these. These are the show and glory right there.
Oh, a little amp research.
Took a lot of research to figure out what make and model hinges we wanted to run. Then we made a full bolt-on bracket with expansion nuts in the body to put in there.
Cool.
You can pick up, there is no weight limit.
Man, the interior is clean on this thing. And
the TMI seats and TMI door panels, ZF6 manual transmission, 205 transfer case, Dakota Digital RTXs.
Dang, went big on them RTXs.
Yep, that's a factory dash. We had a local guy wrapping the same leather. We had TMI send us some more leather.
You mentioned the ZF6 though. Did you have to beef that up in any way? Anything you do into that?
No,
it's strong enough to take it.
We put a dual disc south bend in it.
Yeah,
we did.
Yep, very cool.
So it's rated for 850. It'll hold it.
That's
Tow's
awesome.
great.
Dude, that sounds so good. Tell us about this bed you got going back here,
This
man. 'Cause this
bed
thing
is kind of a dream we drew up, and it just worked out. We ran through a few builders, and they said they were too backed up to do it, and we ended up running across a guy that builds fence. He's built one flatbed in his life.
Yeah.
And we showed him pictures of what we wanted to do, kind of rough sketches, and he said, I want to do it.
Well, dude, I think my favorite thing about it is the slanted sides. The way you got the side, it looks like it's tucked. You know what I mean? It looks real nice and streamlined down the sides. And I obviously love the boxes on the sides.
And we wanted it to look like a work truck.
Yeah.
So it's all outfitted. It's got onboard air. It's got everything to run any pneumatic tools. All these lights do everything. About a 4-inch lift on it.
About a 4-inch lift?
Yep.
It looks sweet. You know what size tires you got on this thing?
They're 33s.
30?
KMC custom made us a wheel so we wouldn't have to run a spacer. The duals are a little tight, but they don't rub, and it's all to spec and works good. Tom Woods built our drive shafts, and
Dude, it's cool.
It's a cruiser.
What do you call this thing?
We call it the Square Max.
Very cool.
You bet.
It is definitely that. $10, baby. $10, y'all. I love the slots on it.
You might not be in a good spot. Somebody better move that estate.
How damn insane was that?
That was super insane. Ben Dollar, y'all. Ben Dollar and his
I'm
crew.
gonna tell you something. Ben Dollar, stand up dude.
Stand up dude.
Stand up guy.
They do it right around here, folks.
Yes.
So we're out of here. We're headed to Tucumcari. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, Tucumcari, New Mexico. Right outside this Holiday Inn Express. We're by ourselves. I didn't feel good yesterday morning, so Rick and them went on to Albuquerque. We went to the Dollar Barbecue. So now we're in Tucumcari, New Mexico, and we're headed on into Glendale today. You can hear the truck's running great. Sucker's getting warmed up. I just fired it up. And it's actually kind of chilly here, which I love. So we'll take this welcome to New Mexico. We'll see you guys in Glendale. Hit him with that real talk, right?
We're about to hit McDonald's and get some coffee.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit you with all the real stuff.
Love
right
it.
after that. It'll be in your back pocket.
It'll be in this pocket. Leaving Tucumcari, headed into Glendale, and this is the part of this trip that I remember from last year, or from 2020, as being mind-blowing as far as scenery. And this is where it gets a lot of fun to film trucks. We're actually going to meet up with some guys here shortly, and we're going to film some trucks in this badass scenery. So Rocky's going to show you a little bit of what we're looking at now, but man, New Mexico and Arizona is where it's at. Just so beautiful. So beautiful. Makes this drive totally worth it. Side of the road in New Mexico.
Side of the road in New Mexico.
But not because of us.
Not because of us. We were at this awesome old school motel, which is totally
roadside.
killer.
Yeah, a little roadside.
And
but we're here to check on our friends who we were hanging with at the Dollar Camp last night. The bird decided to dump the trans. But if you remember the Duramax we showed you, they got this sucker hooked. So it's RDT Performance's Duramax powered K30 LBZ. So quiet too, man. I love this truck. But all loaded up, ready to keep going. Truck looks killer, dude. Look at him. You don't know which one to rock.
So confused.
How's the truck running, man?
It's running pretty well.
Dude, thing is a beast.
How's the mud running?
It's running great.
It is a mud runner?
It is a mud runner. 90 mile an hour, baby. Probably need to dial that back. I'd get better fuel mileage. Yeah. What you think?
I think we're doing great.
Still working through New Mexico. We just got stuck in some pretty nasty traffic, but we're rolling with Dardine Speed Lab, Melvin and his wife, Jenna. Dollar Boys, Ben Dollar and all his crew, they're back behind us somewhere. They had some issues. We had a little miscommunication, so we got out in front of them. But we're rolling pretty good, man. Truck's doing great. 80 miles an hour, 2,400 RPMs, and eating through some fuel pretty good. Oh, man. Good. Eating through some fuel pretty good, but I love it. We're having them all. So on to Arizona we go.
There's no seatbelts to it.
There's no seatbelts in that thing at all. Nothing. No seatbelts whatsoever.
we're at the Wigwam. Is that how you say it? Wigwam Hotel over here off Route 66 and off of 40 West. We're headed in to, where are we going?
Dino's.
We're going to Dino's. Oh, Glendale. We're headed into Glendale, Arizona. We're in Arizona, but we're heading into Glendale. We're right outside of Flagstaff, and we came with Melvin and Jenna Dardine.
Say hi, guys.
They're in the sweet little 6.0 powered square that you've been seeing in the video before this point. But we're gonna go check out all these classic cars and look at some TPs. So yeah, let's go do that. Tell them where we are.
We're in Oklahoma.
Headed to Ben Dollars. Truck's running great. We're leaving Tucumcari, headed to Glendale, Arizona. No keychain from the Wigwam Hotel.
Dude,
DINO'S 2022, Glendale, Arizona. Cue the music.